Daily Dose of English presents Daily English Idioms. Part 93.
Can't see the wood for the trees. Meaning: this idiom refers to being unable to see the bigger picture because of focusing too much on small details. Examples: he can't see the wood for the trees, he's too focused on the small details. She can't see the wood for the trees, she's too focused on the minor issues. They can't see the wood for the trees, they're too focused on the individual parts. The devil makes hard work for idle hands. Meaning: this idiom refers to people getting into trouble when they have nothing to do. Examples: the devil makes hard work for idle hands, don't get into trouble. He was getting into trouble because the devil makes hard work for idle hands. She was getting into trouble because the devil makes hard work for idle hands. Blot one's copybook. Meaning: this idiom refers to making a mistake or doing something wrong. Examples: he blotted his copybook when he missed the deadline. She blotted her copybook when she made the wrong decision. They blotted their copybook when they said the wrong thing. Ring a bell. Meaning: this idiom refers to something sounding familiar or reminding someone of something. Examples: his name rings a bell, I think I've heard it before. Her face rings a bell, I think I've seen her before. His story rings a bell, I think I heard something similar. Itching or itchy, palm. Meaning: this idiom refers to a desire for money or bribes. Examples: he had an itching palm, he was always looking for a way to make more money. She had an itchy palm, she was always looking for a bribe. They had an itchy palm, they were always looking for a way to get money. Heart set on something. Meaning: this idiom refers to someone having a strong desire for something. Examples: he had his heart set on getting the promotion, he really wanted it. She had her heart set on going to the party, she really wanted to go. They had their heart set on winning the game, they really wanted to win. On the tip of your tongue. Meaning: this idiom refers to knowing something but being unable to remember it. Examples: I know it, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know the answer, it's on the tip of my tongue. I know her name, it's on the tip of my tongue. Take the easy way out. Meaning: this idiom refers to taking the simplest or most convenient option, even if it is not the best. Examples: he took the easy way out and just gave up. She took the easy way out and didn't try her best. They took the easy way out and just gave up instead of trying. Slice/share of the cake. Meaning: this idiom refers to a portion or a part of something. Examples: everyone should get their slice of the cake, it's not fair if some get more than others. He should get his share of the cake, it's only fair. She should get her share of the cake, she deserves it. Facelift, give something a facelift. Meaning: this idiom refers to making changes to something to make it look more modern or attractive. Examples: they gave the store a facelift, it looks much better now. He gave his house a facelift, it looks completely different. She gave her website a facelift. It looks much more modern now. Fast talker. Meaning: this idiom refers to someone who talks quickly and persuasively, often in order to deceive someone. Examples: he's a fast talker. You have to be careful what you believe. She's a fast talker. She can talk her way out of any situation. They're fast talkers. You have to watch what they say. Dyed in the wool. Meaning: this idiom refers to someone who is strongly committed or loyal to something or someone. Examples: he's a dyed-in-the-wool fan. He's been supporting the team for years. She's a dyed-in-the-wool follower. She never strays from her beliefs. They're dyed-in-the-wool supporters. They always stand by their team. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Meaning: this idiom refers to using diplomacy and strength at the same time. Examples: he always speaks softly and carries a big stick. He's a great negotiator. She always speaks softly and carries a big stick. She gets her way without being aggressive. They always speak softly and carry a big stick. They know how to get what they want. Gray area. Meaning: this idiom refers to something that is unclear or that has no easy solution. Examples: the law is quite a gray area. It's difficult to know what's right and wrong. His position is a gray area. It's not clear what his role is. The regulations are a gray area. It's not easy to know what's allowed and what's not. The door swings both ways. Meaning: this idiom refers to something being applicable to more than one person or situation. Examples: the door swings both ways. It applies to everyone in the company. The rule swings both ways. It applies to both sides of the argument. The law swings both ways. It applies to everyone equally. Do the spade work. Meaning: this idiom refers to doing the preparatory or groundwork that is necessary before starting a project. Examples: we need to do the spade work before starting the project. He needs to do the spade work before presenting his proposal. She needs to do the spade work before submitting her application. Go Dutch. Meaning: this idiom refers to people paying for themselves when out for a meal or other activity. Examples: we decided to go Dutch. Each person paid for their own meal. He suggested we go Dutch. Each person would pay for themselves. She suggested we go Dutch. Each person would pay their own way. Spare part surgery. Meaning: replacement of a body part with a donor part, usually a prosthetic or artificial part. Examples: the surgeon had to perform spare part surgery on the patient's damaged knee. The spare part surgery was successful and the patient recovered well. The patient was thankful for the efficient spare part surgery. Scared stiff. Meaning: very frightened, to the point of being unable to move. Examples: she was so scared stiff that she couldn't move her legs. After watching the horror movie, he was scared stiff and couldn't sleep. The little girl was scared stiff when she heard the loud thunder. Rob the cradle. Meaning: to date or marry someone much younger than oneself. Examples. He decided to rob the cradle and marry a woman who was almost half his age. The couple's friends were shocked when they found out they were robbing the cradle. She was warned not to rob the cradle and date someone who was too young for her. Today's idioms were: can't see the wood for the trees. The devil makes hard work for idle hands. Blot one's copybook. Ring a bell. Itching or itchy palm. Heart set on something. On the tip of your tongue. Wet blanket. Take the easy way out. Slice/share of the cake. Facelift gives something a facelift. Fast talker. Dyed in the wool. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Gray area. The door swings both ways. Do the spade work. Go Dutch. Spare part surgery. Scared stiff. Rob the cradle.